Something about my old apartment wasn't right, and it still gives me chills to this day. I've been hesitant to post this, mostly because I'm still trying to wrap my head around what happened. But here goes. Last year I moved into an old apartment building in a quiet part of town. Nothing fancy, just a one-bedroom on the second floor of a 1920s brick building. Rent was cheap and it was close to work, so I took it. From day one, the place gave me weird vibes. Not the haunted kind, more like someone's always watching you. I shrugged it off. Old buildings make noise, right? The first few nights were fine, except I kept hearing faint footsteps outside my door late at night. I figured it was a neighbor or just the creaky building. One night around 2 a.m., I was woken up by a sharp knock on my door. Not a bang, more like slow, deliberate tapping. I wasn't expecting anyone, and I live alone. I looked through the peephole. Nothing, no one there. Creeped out, I went back to bed. Then the tapping started again, inside the apartment. I froze. My door was shut, so it wasn't coming from outside. It was coming from my bedroom closet. Slow, steady, like someone knocking from inside the wall. Maybe rats or plumbing, I told myself. I opened the closet, nothing, just clothes and boxes. I went back to bed, but the tapping came back, shifting between the closet and the bathroom wall. I stayed awake until dawn. Next day, I asked the building manager. She said the last tenant moved out after a few weeks, said something was wrong with the place, no details. A few nights later, it got worse. I was in the living room and heard whispers, faint like someone muttering nearby. I called out, no answer. I grabbed my phone to record. Later, all I heard on the playback was static, and underneath, slow tapping again. I started leaving the bedroom door open, hoping it was just pressure changes or drafts. One night, I woke up to my charger light blinking, slow and deliberate. I recorded it. On video, it blinked exactly 13 times, then stopped. The next morning, I asked my neighbor if anything weird ever happened. She said, funny you ask. Last year, the guy in your unit died in there. No trauma, no cause of death. Cops were weirded out. I felt my blood run cold. No one told me that when I signed the lease. Since then, the tapping stopped, the whispers, the flickering, all gone. But sometimes, when it's dead quiet, I still hear slow, deliberate knocks. Not on the door, inside the walls. I've moved twice since, but I still think about that place. What made those noises? Why did the light do that? And what really happened to the last tenant? I don't have answers. But I know this. Some things in old buildings aren't just creaks or drafts. Sometimes it feels like something is still there, watching.